And here we are on the New Zealand dollar 15-minute time frame, and we have a wedge pattern setting up. I've managed to get my entry just a few candles back and currently 3 pips up. So as usual, what I like to do is talk you through the trade, the entries, the stops, the targets. In order to do that, I need to take you through the higher time frame analysis. So let's hide the entries, let's delete the information off, and let's go through to the daily time frame. So here we are on the daily time frame, and if I just put a structure level in where we're currently trading at, what I'm just going to do is zoom in, and you'll see that we recently put in a new low. So this was the low, but we've actually closed and broken below. And if I can zoom in and just remove these VS1 levels so we can see, then you can see now what happened here. We came down, we gave a little bounce, and we put in an indecision candle yesterday. So this candle now has actually closed below the previous new structure low. However, it is not actually a new structure low because of these wicks here, and it's closed within these wicks, and then we still have not broken and closed below. So at this point it is still a decision point, and so we could see a pop up or we could continue higher, although things are indicating that we're going to continue lower. And that is because, as I say, we haven't made an official new structure low, but we have closed within those wicks and made a new low. Here on the 4 hourly it is a different story. And here on the 4 hour you can clearly see that this has come down and made a new structure low here. Now what we have also had is we've had this very bearish rally, and this 4 hour candle right here that closed at 10 o'clock this morning 40 minutes ago is a big old rejection candle, a big pin bar, inverted hammer, whatever you want to call it. To me, this is a big rejection candle, and quite importantly, look where the close came in at the top of these candles here. So while we haven't got a definitive break and close below on the dailies, everything just at the moment is indicating that we could see a move lower. So my bias at the moment is I want to look for potential shorting opportunities. And so as we come down to the 60-minute time frame, and once again I'm just going to remove these VS1 levels, we start to see this high and then a lower high here. And so if we draw this out, we can certainly make the case here for a wedge pattern. And we're looking for 2 touches either side. On this type of pattern we want to have made a new structure low or an initial structure low, which will indicate a continuation, and we've just had that. And so when we look at potential targets for this, well, we can say that if we get this breakout, this continuation to the downside, we can play for 2 targets based on the daily time frame. So first targets for me, first of all, are going to be the 127 extension. That is my default for targets. It allows me to bank some money, and then I can play for the extension a little bit lower down. Now for this extension we need to go back to the daily time frame and zoom out and have a look where our next structure level is. And if I put a line just there at that VS1 level, so you can see here and here has been tested, and we zoom in. In fact, what I'm going to do is go back out to the 60 so that we can see it properly. Then we have our pattern looking like this. I fatten this up a little bit more. There we go. I'm just going to put on a 1618 extension. I think we're actually past it, but let's try. Yeah, we're past it. Okay, so what that means then, if I bring on the entry, stops and targets, let's remove that 1618. So it means that I'm then risking this much and I'm going to make that red. I'm going to be looking for target 1s down, that's actually in the wrong place, it should be there. A couple of pips past that. There we go, I'm going to make that green. And target 2s is going to be a lovely extension if we can get down there at this line. I must not have set my targets properly. There we go. Make that one yellow. Okay, so on this trade we're risking 19 pips. What I'm just going to do here, yeah, I'm going to put my stop above the swing high here and above that even handled number, the 65.50s. I'm going to do that. Does make my risk to reward worse, but it puts me in a far better position in case we do come back and retest the structure levels. So this is still a good risk to reward. We still have over a 1-to-1 risk to reward here, so 28 pips of risk. Target 1s is going to be 36, and target 2s, which is where the main pips are, is going to be 94. So we'll come back to this trade, finish off the video and see whether or not it is a winner or a losing trade. And we're back. Just a little update on the New Zealand dollar trade. We got the breakout quite quickly, to be honest with you. We haven't broken and closed below the new structure low here yet, but we are pushing down towards it. So this, if we keep pushing down like this could be quite a quick and pain-free trade, which is what I like. But we are only halfway to targets. I did redraw targets out properly, and it's 39 pips to target 1. So yeah, a little update. We'll come back and see the outcome. And we're back for the final part of the video, and unfortunately this trade has now been stopped out. What a real shame. If we just read what structure did, we had the rally down, we pulled up, we were consolidating, we then broke below, we came back up to retest structure, came back again. I thought that this time we would break through, but we actually double bottomed here, and we've just had news out, and now that we've rallied to the upside, putting in an initial structure high, completely invalidating the trade. And again, what a real shame. I'm not too sure how much we lost on this. I think it was 28 pips. I'd have to go back and double check, but I'm just looking. We came close to the 6500 level. I'm just looking at daily structure, just literally doing a self-review. Was there something I could have done better? Did I do something wrong? That's the whole point of me making these videos. Or did I follow my rules and it was just a case that the trade lost? And you can see down here that we started to put in indecision candles, and we never actually came down to the 65. Yeah, we might have just tapped it by 1 pip. And then if we look left for that structure level, well, we did have an area here. To be honest, the main zone for me was a little bit lower. Nevertheless, the pattern was the pattern. We did get the break below, but we just never got the continuation. So that is a losing trade. I believe it was, I think, 28 pips.